Hi, my name is Tiffany Gotro. The topic today is leadership. The question that was asked was, what are the current leaders or past leaders that may have inspired me? A past leader who inspired me was a counselor friend of mine. She inspired me through her loyalty and commitment to leading me out of a broken place. She challenged me to do hard things, engage with my emotions, and she spoke words over me, things that she could see in me that I could not see in myself. Over the years, I watched how she showed up in life, the way she communicated, and her ways of supporting women to be better. I believe how she loved me changed how I viewed relationships and how I viewed God. The biblical leader I'm most likely to be like would be Moses. Just like Moses, I don't always feel qualified to lead. Nevertheless, I do have a strong will and determination to follow God, just as Moses did. I feel like Moses' character was much like that. Despite Moses' insecurities, it was also difficult for Moses to speak due to a speech impediment. I can relate to the anxiety of speaking in public and not always being able to formulate my words to make sense to others. Moses continued to overcome his insecurities and fears of inadequacy, allowing God to lead him through. I believe I do the same. I also like how Moses knew that he needed to go to places of silence and solitude to hear God's voice and to also hear the directions of how the Lord wanted him to be guided in his own life and to guide his people. I would imagine, or I would like to imagine, Moses was somewhat of an introvert and maybe even what would be considered a quiet influencer, because introverts often have to go to those places of silence and solitude to quiet the world around them, to be able to hear the voice of God. And the last question was, what actions could you take to strengthen your weakest leadership trait? And at the moment, I believe it is continuing, or shall I say, I'm very goal-oriented, and I must remind myself that the goal is not the most important thing. The people involved are the most critical. I have to remind myself that handling people and centering on Christ, making sure that the goal that is met, that the people are always the ones that are the main focus. I often can put the task first or seek the end goal as being the most important thing. And I get a little hyper-focused on the results and forget about the people. So just placing the love of Christ at the center of everything that I'm doing and placing people at the center. I thank you so much for letting me share, and I've thoroughly enjoyed this course. Thanks.